welcome back to day 759 on this journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every day and I put it on YouTube for folks to watch, and I track my progress on chess.com, and I learn from those who subscribe. I'm currently rated 1425 after a loss yesterday, which thankfully I didn't fall for any traps, but I made a few moves there that didn't help my position at all, and my opponent was able to take advantage of it. I did also miss a blunder that my opponent made that I could have evened the score late in the game. So my opponent deserved it, and hopefully I can sneak out a win today. Let's see who I'm playing. Ah, yes. Nishant, 4700. Nishant, 4700. Rated 1456 out of none other than India. You don't see this opening very often, but let's see what happens here. I'm up a pawn already. Are there any traps? I mean, they can try and kick my queen, but I can pin. And now I can take. But my queen would go. So if I take here, yeah, I think I'm doing that. So we got two defenders here, so I'm not too worried about losing material there. This actually defends the queen, so I would be able to take there. C-pawn queen's on, so gotta be careful when moving this knight, but I think I'm close to castling. Yeah, yesterday's game was kind of like a, okay, here we go. Alright, so even if they check, actually I could come here and do a queen exchange. And that would actually set me up for a potential fork here, which would be fun. I know I need a castle, but I'm seeing things here that I need to see through. They gotta move this rook, which means they will be castling kingside, but they've got not a lot of development going on. I need to close my wife's door. Time to castle, I think so. And then I can come. I'm gonna come back here. Although it kind of blocks my pawn from being able to move, but at this point I just want to finish up some tempo on some of these pieces while doing so. Here they'd be attacking the pawn. Yeah. But this allows for a little attack here, which isn't too crazy, but if they move their rook here, then I can get a rook on the d file, and then attack the rook, and then go in for the checkmate. Depends on where they go. Depends on where they go with their bishop. They're gonna try and castle king side, I bet. If here they'd be able to defend this square, but here and then here. Oh no, they wouldn't go here. Yeah, I think they're probably gonna go here. Yep. Okay. Now I gotta really think about moving this knight, because the only real advantage I have now after the castle is this passed pawn. Then they can come down here. I need to get my mouse pad back. Okay, well, I still like the idea of this. Now they can attack it. I can defend it. And that gets my knight off. I can also defend it here, but I think this is better. Because then if I need to move this pawn will be defended. Maybe. Who knows? Nobody knows. Just as I thought. So now I can move this. Where though? Just in case they try and kick one of these two, I'm still covering that pawn. wouldn't be surprised at the castle now. I wouldn't be surprised if I start pushing this thing. All the way. Boom, 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 boom. Quick shout out to Eckhart. I received a message from Eckhart. It said that he watches the videos with his dad. So I thought I'd send a quick shout out to a subscriber here. So, here means they take, but I could take this, and then push this. So I think I'm going to do that. I've also got this. Does give the open file across for my king, but I think it's okay. Let's do it. They go here, and I can come back. Here. That could come in handy later. We're about even on time, which is reassuring. My king is a lot safer. I got a pass pawn. I'm feeling good about things, which is actually pretty concerning. The moment I think I figured this game out, I go on a 10-game losing streak. So, kick the knight, then attack the rook. Well, let's see. Okay, that leaves their pawn hanging. But it also leaves this, which then kind of traps my bishop. So here, take, and then they attack. I can take. I have escape squares now. Escape squares, so do we trade? Nope. We go back here. Here they take. I wouldn't take with the rook because then I'd lose. This would at least allow me to get my knight off the rim, which I've heard is fairly grim. But I don't know, I kind of don't want to leave it anywhere it can be kicked. And I think I can get some good momentum here if I can dislodge this knight. I can come here, but I take, they take, I check, gaining the open file back. Okay, I'm not too concerned about that one because the bishop's there. And now it blocks, so I can take with check. Just gotta be careful. Is there a check? No. So let's do this. And then I might even just bring it right back. So they're connected. Are there any forks there that you could attack here? Where would I go with this? Oh, I can take this pawn. Let's do it. Now I can attack. Yeah, things are looking up. Yeah, lots of squares defended. This is hanging, this is hanging, this is hanging. Oh, no. So, probably should look at those. Here, and then here, pins it. Here, if they go here, then I take, they take, and then I check, but I'm actually gonna go here. Prevents the knight from coming in, restricts some squares of the bishop, and then I think I go for... Oh, I should... yeah, I'm gonna do this now. Now they're probably gonna go here. Okay. That's interesting. Do I take here, 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 and then they take with check, and then I'm here, and I'm up a minor piece and a bunch of pawns. I think so. I think at that point it'd be hard to mate me. Wait, or do I? That pin's not gonna go anywhere, so I can take this now and be safer. The pin is not going anywhere. This forks, but it check. They wouldn't be able to take this. Nishant 4700. Have I played Nishant before? No. The king is relatively safe. I mean, there's no check possibilities. Yeah, we're gonna get to trade some pieces here. Take. I can't take this one. I can't wait here. Take with check. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. But then, yeah, this is covering the pawn, so we're good. Any forks? No. Minute and 30 seconds left. I think that should be okay for me to put this one away. Famous last words. Don't get too confident, Patrick. Stay in the game. Take with check. Take back. So I think we're good. I definitely could have played this pawn move earlier. Probably one move earlier. I'm still getting used to, the coaching advice from Dennis was really helpful when x-raying the pieces, right? And that goes with not just looking for tactics, but also when moving pieces. I've been known to pin my own pieces before. But, okay. I don't really feel like exposing my king to checks, so I might just capture with the pawn here. And I gotta be, again, careful of any check possibilities here with this. Okay. What does that do? All right, I want to exchange pieces here, so I'm just gonna see if I can't do that. This is going to result in a resignation, I have a feeling. Yes. Or an abandonment. Thank you for the game. Nishant 4700. I know you're not there anymore. Looks like you might have rage quit, but let's check out the review. On this day 759, I played with 84% accuracy. 0 blunders, 1 miss, 1 mistake, My opponent had 1 blunder, 0 misses, 3 mistakes. Looks like I had the lead the entire game, but obviously had a few opportunities here where I could have played a little bit better. So especially out of the opening here, I think this was an interesting move, this c5 pawn push. I played the best way possible with capturing and getting my queen out, and then a mistake here. I pinned, which was a miss. There's queen a4. Yeah. That would also be a pin. And this pawn is defended by the knight. So I didn't even entertain that idea. I just thought, okay, don't move the same piece twice in the opening. Let's just pin. But by pinning, it allowed them to attack both my queen and the bishop. So I needed to exchange. Then I just go into developing and exchanging with tempo because of the fork possibility. Castling and then retreating here was a mistake. Very similar to this part here, where they're attacking my queen, and I thought, okay, instead of moving it, I can bring out my bishop. Even though that was a miss, the same kind of thought process happened here, where, but in reverse. Instead of moving it, I could have pinned. Pin the pawn. Oh, that's a mistake. Okay. Maybe the idea was to attack with tempo. That's it. Yeah. Which I eventually did here. And then attack again, getting the open file. Okay, good move, good move. I take when they made that mistake. Good move. Yep. Good move, good move, good move. Good move, mistake, take, best move. Yep, yep, yep. And my opponent just kind of let me do all the things. So that one felt good. I felt in control the whole time, and it's been a while since I've had that feeling. So I'll take it. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at day 760. Until next time.